Chapter 19. Fuel. A substance that produces heat and energy is called a fuel. The remains of plants, animals, and other organisms are called fossils. When a plant or animal dies, its remains or fossils are covered by sediment over time. As more layers start to accumulate, the heat and pressure over the time, millions of years, convert these fossils into hydrocarbon or fuels. Such fuels are called fossil fuels. Let us study about some fossil fuels. Coal. Coal is a combustible black or brownish black solid fuel. It is found under the ground. There are different types of coal, like peat, lignite, bituminous coal, etc. Earlier, trains were pulled by steam engines which ran on steam made by burning coal. Teachers, please explain the importance of fuels and educate the children about renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. Nowadays, coal is used as a fuel mainly for producing electricity and cooking. Tidbits. The pencil that you use for writing has a lead, which is a form of coal called graphite. Mineral oil or petroleum. Petroleum is a dark-colored, thick oil. In Greek, petra means rocks and oleum means oil. So the word petroleum means oil from rocks. The oil in this natural state is known as crude oil. It is treated with certain chemicals to obtain different petroleum products. Diesel, kerosene, and petrol are obtained from petroleum and used as a fuel in motor vehicles, including airplane. Natural gas. Natural gas is found under the ground or a seabed and is used as a fuel. Natural gas, as liquid petroleum gas or LPG, is used for cooking, and compressed natural gas or CNG is used for vehicles. The use of gas is environment friendly because it does not produce smoke on burning. Renewable fuels. The source of energy which is available continuously in nature is known as a renewable source of energy. Sunlight, wind, water, animal waste, and the wood from plants are all examples of renewable sources of energy. Renewable fuels can be used again and again, and their stock can be replaced when they get finished. Let us study about some renewable sources of energy in detail. Solar energy. The sun is the most powerful source of energy. Using solar panels, sunlight is converted into electrical energy. Sunlight or solar energy can be used for heating, lighting, and cooling, etc. Wind energy. Using the wind wheels, wind energy is converted into electrical energy or mechanical energy. Biogas. Biogas or gobar gas is produced in biogas plants from the animals' excreta, especially from cow dung. Hydropower. Water flowing downstream produces a powerful force. Using turbines and other machines, this force is converted into electrical energy. Non-renewable fuels. The source of energy which is not available continuously and cannot be renewed in nature is called non-renewable source of energy or non-renewable fuel. Coal and petroleum are examples of non-renewable sources of energy. These fuels take millions of years to form. Since these fuels take millions of years to form, they cannot be replaced once their stock on the planet Earth is finished. Biofuels. Biofuels are combustible fuels created from recently living plant matter as opposed to ancient plant matter in hydrocarbons. In the beginning of 20th century, Henry Ford planned to fuel his cars with ethanol, and early diesel engines were run on peanut oil. But discoveries of huge petroleum deposits keep petrol and diesel cheap for decades, and biofuels were largely forgotten. However, with the recent rise in oil prices, along with growing concern about global warming caused by carbon dioxide emissions, biofuels have become popular as an alternate source of energy. Petrol and diesel are actually ancient biofuels, but they are known as fossil fuels because they are made from decomposed plants and animals that have been buried in the ground for millions of years. Biofuels are similar except that they are made from plants grown today. For decades, Brazil has turned sugarcane into ethanol, and some cars there can run on pure ethanol rather than as additive to fossil fuels. And biodiesel, a diesel-like fuel commonly made from palm oil, is generally available in Europe. Conservation of fuel. Coal and petroleum are used continuously. These fuels will run out one day. Such fuels cannot be renewed quickly because it takes millions of years for these fuels to be formed again. Scientists estimate that our coal and petroleum reserves will last only for another 100 years approximately. We should not waste such fuels. We should use them judiciously. Non-renewable fuels can be conserved in the following ways. Use public transport like buses and metro trains whenever possible. It reduces the number of vehicles on the road. Use refined fuels in vehicles and get servicing done on time. Very old vehicles consume too much fuel. Avoiding driving short distances. Instead, walk or ride a bicycle. Turn off the regulator of cylinder when cooking is over. Keywords. Fossil fuels. A natural fuel such as coal or gas formed from the remains of living organisms. Environment friendly, not harmful to the environment. Excreta. Waste matter discharged from the body. Let us revise. A substance which produces heat and energy on burning is called a fuel. The source of energy which is available continuously or can be regenerated is called renewable source of energy. The source of energy which is not available continuously or cannot be regenerated is called non-renewable source of A. Tick right